So it turns out that when it comes to the daily races, Gran Turismo still has a pretty major issue that they need to fix. What is it? Let's find out. Hey guys, welcome back to Affinity Racing and another Gran Turismo 7 episode. In this one, we're always complaining about different things on Gran Turismo. It seems that if we're not complaining about the cars, then we're complaining about the tracks. If we're not complaining about the tracks, then we're complaining about the lobbies. If we're not complaining about the lobbies, then we're complaining about the regulations, the variations in the daily races themselves, the manufacturers, the Nations Cup, whatever it is. We've always got a slight complaint, but it's all just improvements. We want to improve Gran Turismo as much as we can. But in this one, it seems that the same problem that recurs race on race, lobby on lobby, championship on championship, it is always the same thing in a recurring pattern that sticks out, and it is driving standards. But in this one, we find out what happens when you go up against somebody who doesn't have the best driving standards at all. Take a look at this one. Let me know your thoughts, because this driver only seems to have an issue with us. But when we look at the replays a little bit nearer the end, after all of the carnage, we figure out what his motive may have been. So stick around for that. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Plenty more videos just like this, and I hope you enjoy. We're starting from the back of the grid. No practice at Bathurst. On the mediums. Does anybody know how many laps we can get out of the soft tyres? Because we will pit early on the mediums, get our pit stop in, and try and go for the undercut here at Bathurst. If anybody knows that number and knows how many laps we can likely get out of the softs, then do let me know. Tyre wear is at ×7, so it is quite a bit. I don't think, from looking at it, that fuel was going to be too much of an issue. I don't think. So you need to be racing on the medium and on the soft, which at the moment everybody's ditching us. Literally doing this whole track, or this first lap, for the first time today or this week. Oh, a few people binning it up ahead. Yellow flags. Somebody else been in it. There's two positions made up. No pit needed. It is when it's in the tyre regulations, I will say that much. But we can try doing a no pit stop and seeing how far we end up down the grid after a 1 minute penalty. We'll give that a go. Right, see what these guys are going to do then. Right, a few people saying 2 laps before you tap someone. Alex there saying 3 on the medium, I think. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh, he's put us into the wall. Luckily no damage there. Very luckily no damage from the Corvette. Now we're in the slipstream, which is going to be pretty helpful. We will go to the inside here and try and get the position on the Corvette, I think. Although he's definitely going to then outdo us on the straight. Round the outside, not quite. Oh, there's somebody else spinning it. And he's got a 1.5 second penalty. Rapid James there. The Corvette's possibly, I thought, going to go into the back of him. Alright, see if we can have this here. Hopefully get past James on the right hand side of us there. To be fair, they kept up pretty good minimum corner speed there. Quite nice. Go, 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 go. Alright, we've got yellow flags. Someone's binned it just a little bit further up. Oh, here we go. Into the pits. Slight second guessing the actual pit stop. Right then. On to the soft tyres. So we've got 6 laps to do. See, we're just starting to catch up with a bit of a mid-pack there as the strategies start to cross over. P3 into the pit. So he's done 5 laps on the mediums, P3. There we go. We can start to see a big mid-pack there that we're going to catch up to now. So hopefully there is a position or 3 or 4 up for grabs. Oh, we've been hit. He better not try and overtake us there. He actually is going to as well. That is absolutely shameful to not leave us the place. He actually hinders us then into the next corner trying to be attacking. That is absolutely shocking, that. That might have just been the little thank you push that he needed from us there. Right, I love racing at Bathurst, but the only problem is close racing really doesn't work. There we go. Close racing really doesn't work around here, and that is exactly why. Oh no, come on. That is exactly why. Look at the problems that has just caused there. What is that guy's problem? What is that guy's problem? I actually genuinely think we were on for a good race there. Considering we start from the back, we were looking at P10, but we were going to be right on the back of a big group of people all scrapping for position. And you know what, we braked quite late into that corner as well. It wasn't like we'd even caught him out braking early. Right, might we catch up to the Turkish chap that ran us off, or, well, bumped into us and then launched us off the road. But if we do, we know exactly how we need to treat him, unless we actually want to get past him cleanly, in which case we have to try and show him how it's actually done. Yellow flag. I can only hope that this is the chap that ran us off. Oh, it's not. It's the guy who was P1, this chap. Oh, that is a brutal penalty for this guy. Look at that. We managed to get past him, make up one poxy position. Right, there we go, though. We crossed the line, P11. We've got to take a look at this guy, the dirty driver that rammed us off, though. He finishes P8. So this is the problem that we got, right? This is the guy behind us there. Now, we do brake quite late, and he's just got, I think, no intention of stopping. See where it is that he actually brakes. He's also on the medium, so we will bear that in mind, but he brakes way, way after the 100. Launches us through the corner and then still thinks, I'll commit to this and I'll try and get past. At this point, he's actually ahead of us, realistically there. He's further in front, and we say, absolutely not. We're holding on to that, because that is shocking. To launch someone through a corner and then get the better exit than them. So we run our line there. Realistically, I would say we're not actually obliged to give him the space. I would also say definitely not, considering he didn't give it to us. And then this is the horrific run from him here. As we come up to, or the very top of the mountain, we're about to head down the mountain, of course. We get on the brakes nice and early. He's pretty much looks like he's lost control of the car at that point. Oh my god, this guy is absolutely horrific. That is that is really bad. That. Like, we complain a lot about drivers and stuff on certain lobbies, but that is actually horrific. Two things that I got to point out. How many times do we recall, we've seen it in videos and seen it in highlights and seen it in everything, where a yellow flag has jumped up, came up into a braking zone, I've gone past the car, and then we've got a penalty for overtaking in the braking zone. Now look at this here. Overtaken, prohibited. For a start, he actually runs into him. You know that you need to be turning in a lot earlier on the right hand side. And he runs in wide. He then gets past him. The yellow flag is still showing, so he's got the position at this point, and yet he still doesn't get a penalty. How is that? How is that? I see here now he's actually started P1, so he's obviously binned it, and that is why. So how's he dropped positions? He's obviously binned it. There you go, there you go. So he's binned it horrifically. That looks to be his fault, and so now he's obviously driving with a bit of a rage and not bothered. He's ruined his own race, and so he's not bothered who else's race he ruins. But he does the same thing to him that he did to us. He brakes way too late. So this is his own doing. He's braked way too late. He's gone into the back of him. He's lost control, and then he's binned it. So then he's got all that damage. He's going to lose a couple of positions, but that's his own fault. And then he's gone and took it out on other people. Do not understand it. I mean, he's still fourth at that point. He goes into the pits. He's dropped down a little bit. He's behind all these guys. He's got more penalties. So that's how he's ended up against us. And then that's where the dirty driving has started. He's just been desperate to get back in the positions, but I'm afraid you can't do it like that. You simply cannot do it like that. That's what's still wrong with the lobbies. We need to be getting rid of these types of players and drivers. No good at all. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe for future videos, future episodes, and more content just like this. And while you're down there, make sure you check out our description for links to our merch store to get hold of awesome t-shirts just like this one. Any orders on the merch store goes a long, long way to supporting channels just like this. I also think the t-shirts look pretty cool, so make sure you grab what you can, and I shall see you in the next episode.